Yo people, what is good? Get that brightness down. Good shot, good shot. How are we? Mate, I feel like all my last videos have been like, they've all been like weekend vlogs over the Friday, Saturday. Today's not a Friday. Today's Wednesday, the 25th of June, mate. Let's go, let's go. The bulk be bulking, man. I am feeling good. 216.5 pounds this morning, mate. I don't know what that is, but 98 kilo. I was 220 the other day. My weight took a big spike up for like an off plan, and then a bit escalated drugs. But it's came back down today, which is nice, man. So I do feel a little bit tighter. So we're gonna go to the gym right now. We have got back, delts and arms, so I'm going to record today's session. So I'll run you through today's session, and then we're going to also talk a little bit about how to just fucking stay lean during a bulk. Lean bulking, everything you kind of need to know about it, why you want to stay lean in a bulk, and just how to not get fat in a bulk. Have you seen motherfuckers and like bodybuilders like in an off season and a diet, and they look good in both? That's you, mate. You want to look good in a bulk and a diet. You don't want to just look good when you diet once per year, twice per year. You also want to have some decent condition when you bulk up. Will you get a bit softer? Yeah, you will. But the goal is to control it. Because if it's controlled, it means when you then do a diet, mate, you don't need to diet for like fucking 100,000 weeks to get the body fat peeled off. Anyway, kind of monster in hand, gym bag sorted. We're going to a JD gym today as opposed to my usual gym, simply because JD has a chest supported T-bar, and I just want to use the chest supported T-bar, and it's a wee change of scenery. So let's get our asses to the gym. We're all blacked out today, mate. Look at the black. The gym shark tanks are pretty much where it's at, man. Look at the black gym shark tank, pair of black joggies, black jumper, well, grey, and we've got the Asics on, mate. Let's see how the old weather is looking. I went out a big massive walk this morning, like an hour walk, and it started raining. But today, mate, weather's looking alright. That is one messy fucking boot, man. I feel like everyone's just got hundreds of shit in their boot. Mate, it's warm, man. I think it's 16, 17 degrees, mate. But it's pretty fucking warm. I'm now questioning if I should have maybe wore shorts, but it's too fucking late now, mate. It's too late now. Anyway, what was I going to say there? As I said, we've got back, delts and arms. So I'm not really like, we're trying to grow every muscle group just now. In terms of like how the split's set up, it is quite biased towards delts and arms. Delts and arms are getting the most amount of volume. Back has got a decent bit of volume. I think we do 15 sets of back a week, which is more than I've done the past wee bit. I usually don't need a lot of back work, but just the way my split's set up, I just happen to be getting a little bit more back. And we're obviously trying to grow the chest a lot as well. But chest was one of those ones, man, like pushing up a little bit of volume over time can work for growing a muscle, but for chest it's not one that you really do want to push volume up a lot, because too much chest volume, I notice like a huge performance dip, like my progressions don't come as much, whereas back I could push that up and up and up and I would always still progress, hence why my back's a bit of a strong point. But anyway, the lean bulk, as I said, be lean bulking. We started at 203 pounds, as I said we're 216 today. I might book Marbella, right, for 4 or 5 nights, a solo holiday. I've wanted to do a solo holiday forever, mate, and I've never fucking done it, so I'm thinking Marbella. So if I go to Marbella, I've got Amsterdam on September the 11th. So I'm thinking, do I go at the end of August / into the start of September? Because that kind of works out not too bad pricing wise, which means I would maybe start an aggressive diet in the last week of July, the first week of August. Or do I maybe go later on in September, the end of September, to Marbella? Either way, if I go later on in the year, it means I'll do a little diet later on and just try and get fucking peeled, in and out, aggressive as fuck, boom, back to bulking. Either way, I've still got a few weeks left of bulking, 4 or 5 weeks, maybe more. So, yeah, that's the plan, but I'll keep you updated. I'm going to give you a physique update today as well, because I've not given one in a while with this rig, so time to go train. Yes, people, going to run you through this back, delts and arms workout, which I hit every fucking Wednesday, mate, and it feels awesome. I have just joined a new gym recently, which if you follow me on Instagram, you'll be seeing it's been the new gym that I'm in at, with the aesthetic of it. It's kind of blue and black. It's a very bodybuilding gym with really good bits of fucking equipment, man. So I'm excited to get more content in there. But today's session, man, so we had an lat pull down to kick us off. Just a regular old school grip lat pull down. I went through a phase of kind of bashing this a little bit and be like, oh, the neutral grip's much better for lat because that elbow's a little bit more tucked into the body. You can hit the lat a little bit better, which is true to a degree. You will recruit a little bit more lat. But, mate, a regular lat pull down, man, driving that elbow right in front, for me, I just feel my upper lats more than I do a neutral, if I'm honest. And I just like it, mate. I like that deep stretch it gives me. So when I'm doing that regular lat pull down, I'm generally thinking about keeping my shoulders depressed. No, I'm not, sorry. On the way down, they're depressed, and as I come up, I literally let my shoulders roll up and out to really stretch the lat and dig the elbows in front and just squeeze. As I drive the elbows down in front, I kind of puff the chest up and really contract those bitches. So I do my some lat work at the start of the session. Just basically, I think with pull, like back training, start with your weakness. I've got a pretty even back. I wouldn't say one part of my back is weaker. I'm as wide as I am thick, I would say, right? But I want to focus more on my width right now. So when at the start of a session is when I've got the most energy. So I do my lat pull down and then I do a single arm cable row. These single arm cable rows are good, mate. I'm just getting my shoulder completely stretched out. I'm really good at keeping my body position tight as fuck and just digging those elbows right into the pocket. So we had 3 sets of lat pull down and we had 2 sets of cable row with a rest pause at the end of the last set on the cable row, right? So my lats are pretty fried right now, but my mid and upper back's pretty fresh. My lats being fatigued will still play into this, maybe. It might drop off a little bit of load, but, I'm going to be a little bit safer when I'm pulling this and to be less prone to injuries. So with the chest supported T-bar, man, 2 big ass fucking sets on that. Really just try, on that first set, I'm just trying to rip and grip. I'm trying to row some heavy fucking weight. Might not look as tidy, but over the weeks I'll clean it up. And then that back off set's a little bit tidier. Then what I like to do is I like to do my delt movement before. I actually like to do my side delts and triceps before my last back movement because they're not taken away from it. I'm lightly right now on my side delts and arms. I kind of alternate the movements I do. So I'm kind of training at some different gyms. I'm getting a feel for different things. So my big bread and butter movements, my pull down, my cable rows, my T-bars, my big movements are all the same. But what I found, man, like, my delts and arms have grown pretty nicely over the last year, right? And this is how I've been doing it. With delts and arms, I have not been so minute and so anal with the logbook and I need to do the same movements every single week. With arms, mate, I like just having fun. Like, I do pushing arms on a Friday. Every Friday, the movement pattern will remain the same. A behind the body curl, whether it's with a cable or a dumbbell. Whatever area is free in the gym, I go to it and I just bash the shit out of my delts and arms. I make sure the level of intensity is there. Those last hard reps are there, and also the accuracy is there. That's how I kind of approach my delts and arms right now. And obviously over time, I'll make sure I'm not lifting the same weight every fucking week. If I'm on the same machine and I've been on it and I notice the weight's not went up in a while, I'll push it up. Okay. So triceps and arms have got a lot of volume right now, as that's a big point we're trying to grow. So my elbows have been for a little bit niggly because of how much volume I'm doing. I'm just really trying to slam them and they're recovering, no bother. That and I'm doing Thai boxing as well, so my elbows are taking a bit of a beating. But everything there, all the back work you've seen, we've done 3 sets of pull down, 2 sets of row, 2 sets of T-bar row, 3 sets delt, 4 sets triceps there, and that's not taken away from any of my back work. My back's still pretty fresh. If anything, I can put more into this last back movement. I have more energy for it because I've had a little bit of a break. My back's rested a little bit, so I can perform a little bit better on that and get a bit more out of the row from like a mechanical tension standpoint. Then it was finishing off with some biceps here, a preacher curl, just working the biceps and that kind of shortened position a little bit. And that was his full session, man. Like this is a session that I love going to do. I've got a love-hate with training back because it's my strongest muscle group. Like it's not. I love training because I love looking at a big back, but I've not had the best equipment available to me at a gym to train at. Like the gym I train at, my usual gym that you always see, it's not got a lot of back stuff. The JD gym is actually not bad from a kit point of view. This new gym I'm at is fucking wild. This is the current look, feeling alright. 217, 18 pounds at the moment, but I'm going to give you a wee, I think I give a wee slight bulking update in here. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the voiceover, enjoy the rest of the video. Fuck me, man. That was a hard session, man. My back feels pretty rubbered. I wanted to trial. That was probably the wrong fucking week. This is the wrong week to add in more volume. Just very Scottish of me. Just on the back of a deload, but I added in a bit more volume. I done another set. I usually do 2 sets of lat pull down. I done 3. I done a rest pause on the cable row and another set on the upper back chest supported row and an extra set of triceps. Because I'm thinking if I'm on my last 4 or 5 weeks of gaining just a bit more cheeky volume here and there, if I recover from it, I'll probably grow more from it. So anyway, I'm gonna this is my second meal today and it's 3 o'clock. The size, you know mate, you know what this is, the protein oat bowl of fucking goodness, man. Fuck ton of cinnamon. So I'm gonna go sit in the living room, eat this meal, watch a little bit of UFC. Ilya Taporia and Charles Oliveira this Saturday. Mate, we'll actually put a bet on that. Mate, I'm saying Ilya, mate. Man just closes that distance. Bap, bap, bap. My money's on him. But anyway, I'm going to eat this food and then I'm going to talk to you a wee bit about not getting fat in a bulk. How to do it. Easy peasy, mate. Let's bring you a wee bit closer so I can sit the fuck down. My adductors, right in the groin. Agony. I'm an idiot, man. I'm not an idiot. Don't say that about yourself, mate. Don't say that about yourself. Not obviously, but yesterday was leg day. I hadn't done any adductor work in like 2 weeks because the week before the machine was taken, and then I had a deload week. I had a week off of the gym last week, and I done 2 sets of adductors before legs, and I pushed it, and right now I feel like the Hulk's ripping apart my fucking thighs, mate. Anyway, bulking, staying lean in a bulk. Let's talk through it. Mate, this is what I try and drill in to a lot of my clients as well, man. Like, see when you're like the goal's to look good like all year, surely. The goal isn't to just like fucking look good when you do a diet for like a 10, 12, 15 week period, and then you come out of it and people just flip this switch. And mate, I've been that guy as well. I've flipped that switch and be like, oh, I'm bulking, and then like 30% of what I eat doesn't get tracked. The amount of times that I now eat out increases, and I'm not even doing anything throughout the day to counteract the fact that I'm going to eat out with more calories. I don't then keep my food tighter, and it's staying leaner in a diet. The biggest mindset kind of shift to have is just like treating the bulk like you do an actual diet phase. Like when you're in a diet, you're structured and routine with your cardio, with steps, with your food, everything weighed out to a T, your hydration, your supplementation, your training, everything just feels a bit more dialed in. See, when you bulk, just do that exact same shit. So with me right now, and me staying, I'm not fucking like really lean. I'm the leanest I've been in a bulk for sure. At the end of a bulk anyway, and I know it's only been a short stunt anyway, man, but and it's literally just down to having the same habits that I would do in a diet. I still eat the same foods, I'm just having more of it, right? So I'm eating good, wholesome, quality foods, and we all know that now, man. We all know eating good, wholesome foods is more favourable from a digestion point of view, to like an insulin sensitivity standpoint. If you're eating a fuck ton of processed foods, mate, your body's ability to be a bit more insulin sensitive kind of drops a little bit, because it's constantly just getting hundreds of shite in at one time. So fucking like that, and just like I'm still on it with like doing steps every day. I'm still hitting like between 10 and 12,000 steps daily. Cardio has been reduced a good bit. Like I'm not doing like cardio every fucking day. I do it like on my rest days, like 20-30 minutes. And I've also started Thai boxing as well, so I'm doing that for 3 hours a week across two sessions. But the biggest thing is my accuracy, man. The accuracy in which I've got with my food. So obviously all that plays into it. But if you genuinely do not want to get fat in a bulk, right, mate, you're going to have to diet, right? If you want to grow and look good during your duration of bulking and gaining muscle, You need to get fucking lean. You need to get lean, mate. You need to pull your body fat down and fucking graft, right? Getting an elite level looking physique, getting a physique that you look at and you think, holy shit, man, that looks fucking sick. That ain't easy, mate, right? It's going to require work. So diet down and get as lean as you can. Push it, mate. Because as soon as you get really fucking lean, like abs pretty popping, like once you get to that physique, that then gives you more runway. So that, you know, if you start a bulk pretty fat, you've got this duration of bulking. The leaner you are, the leaner you get to, the duration that you can grow for is longer. But you can only grow for that long duration if you keep all those other things in check. It's all good getting really fucking lean and wanting to maintain it, but then you start doing like no steps every day. You're overeating your calories every day. You're snacking wee bits and bobs. You know, you might have a 3,000 calorie goal, right, for example, but you've overate your fucking, I don't know, you've had a wee fucking bit of chocolate. You've overate this, you've overate that, you've had a few snacks. So you're actually maybe eating 3.4 thousand 3-4 days a week, and then the rate in which you gain body weight every week goes higher and higher, and then you've got a regular day eating, but then you go out for a cheat meal and you overeat your calories by a few thousand, so your rate of gain is just going way too fucking high. So if you want to not get fat in a bulk, as I said, get lean as fuck first. I don't need you to get shredded, mate. If you can, go for it, but as lean as you physically can until you're at a point where you're like, you know what, right, time to bulk. And as I said, maintain some steps, maintain some cardio year round, right? You don't need to be doing an hour every day. You know, 10, 15, 20 minutes max, 3-4 times a week. Do you know what I mean? 4 or 5 times a week if you want, right? Keep on your point. Keep on point with tracking your daily calories, man. Don't be going over your food every fucking day. And then when you do go out for off-plan meals, like when I've been going out for like a cheat meal or whatever, I then don't eat like a fucking mong for the rest of the day. Like, for example, what day was it? I went and got like a pizza slice on Sunday, and it was a rest day, and it was this new pizza place that done these like big fucking slices of pizza, and I fasted all morning. My first meal was just like bacon, eggs and a banana. I kept my food lighter, so I skipped out my sourdough. I then went out for the lunch. I had that pizza slice, a coffee and a cake, right? I then came home. I didn't eat anything because it wasn't time to eat. For my dinner, I had some shepherd's pie my mum made, cottage pie, whatever you want to call it. Then before bed, a yogurt bowl. So I wasn't pounding down all my extra carbs and having my usual meals because I know I was having a bit more calories there from the pizza and the fucking cake. I was just guesstimating it. Vice versa. If you're going to go out for a fucking, I don't know, like a Chinese or an Indian or whatever, or a Saturday night, don't have 4 meals before it. You're full calorie. Pull back a little bit, save some calories. Do you know what I mean? And that's how you fit in. And also, just because you're bulking doesn't mean you now need to eat out 3-4 times a week. Do you know what I mean? Because the more you eat out and you're not being strategic with pulling back food, you're going to gain too much weight, which is my last point. Control your rate of gain. If you want to not get fat in a bulk, you don't need to be gaining 3 pounds a week, right? Because that's 12 pounds a month. There is no need to gain 12 pounds a month, mate, right? You're going to be gaining 80% of that is fat, right? I'm gaining about £1 a week. £1 a week. The odd week it might be 1.5, 2. Just, you know, some weeks it just fluctuates due to fatigue, inflammation, a bit more food, a cheat, whatever. But £1.5 gained per week is all you fucking need, mate. Your body might gain a little bit more, and if it holds it well, fine. But that's how I would go about staying lean in a bulk. Sorry, man, I'm picking this fucking scab on my leg. Brutal. And what that means as well, when you've managed a 4-5 month growth phase of doing all that, you'll maintain a better looking physique throughout. You'll still have abs. You'll be able to actually see the muscle that you're building throughout that gaining phase because you're not fat and it's not all hidden underneath the fat. You're still pretty lean, so you can see the gains you've made. And then guess what? When you're ready to diet, like mini cut and pull back, like a mini cut to keep the bulk going, you're done it really fucking quick because you've not got that much fat to pull off. See what I mean, mate? So that's how I go about staying lean in a fucking bulk, mate. That's what I think. Anyway, time is it? 25 to 6. I'm going to go to Aldi and get a little food shop. I need some chicken. I need dark chocolate. What else do I need? I don't know. I'm going to go to the shop anyway, so one will go. I swear to God, mate. See, when it's Christmas time and I ask for some Nike socks, I'm not being ungrateful. I appreciate the socks, mum, gran, auntie. Your socks shouldn't be doing that. Are these fake? Have I got fake Nike socks? Nike? For the fucking it's not that bad. That's fine. Maybe I'm just being overcritical. Mate, the shorts that I'm wearing, I feel like you can only wear these if you've got a bit of a tan, man. Which I do have a little bit of a tan. Because I've been hitting these sunbeds. 11-minute sunbeds, twice a week to build it up. And then I'll just maintain that with like one every 4 or 5 days. But to get the tan, you need to go every 3 days, build them up with the frequency, get the colour you want, and then you can kind of maintain it. The point was, this is the first pair of white shorts I've ever owned. You feel like you feel a bit noncy with white shorts, man. But I'm going to try and pull them off. It's fucking roasting. It's raining outside, but it's very clammy and very warm. And the hair's also kind of making a comeback. I have been using this finasteride and minoxidil from Suns. This is my second bottle, so this is a 4-month supply. One bottle lasts 2 months supposedly. So yeah, I'll be using this. This has came back a little bit. This is getting a little bit thicker, but I think I'm happy to just rock it with this, man. Until I go to Turkey, this trim will do, and then we'll go to Turkey, get a little bit more hair. I've always had like a widow's peak, so I've never actually had like a hairline like this. I've always had it a bit further back, but it is further back than usual. Talk about your self-confidence going down. Hair, away, down, muscle, up. It's the price you pay, mate. It's the price you pay. I fucking shat at having on. I've changed the shorts. I've put a pair of represent shorts on instead, because I'm a fucking shite bag. Anyway, let's go get some fucking chicken. We are at budget heaven. Without Aldi, my food shop would cost a fucking arm and a leg, mate. See, if you're someone who like does your food shop and you go in to like Aldi, Morrison's, Asda, whatever it is, and you're constantly just picking up random bits, like, what am I trying to say here? I think, see if you're like following if it fits your macros, like that sort of food set, like, what can I fit into my calories today? What can I eat? Can I make deluxe chicken burgers every, like, that, to be fair, that's fucking fine, but like, see if you just stick to the same meals, have a few rotations, like, I know all my meals are the same. Sourdough, bacon, egg in the morning, a bowl of oats after the gym, I have rice and beef for one meal, chicken and pasta, or chicken and potatoes for the next meal, and a bowl of Greek yogurt. When I go into that shop, I know exactly what I'm getting, mate. I get the same fucking stuff. I might change the order of my meals. I might have the sourdough at night and in the morning. Like, I might just have it twice. I might miss out the mince and have chicken twice. I might make it differently. I might then one day, maybe my mum grabs some stuff from the shop, have some brioche buns or just random shit like that. But see, if you're walking in the shop, how much food do you have in the gaff that gets wasted because it's not get ate? Because you picked it up, thought you'd eat it, but you don't fucking have it. That was me, mate. I'm not saying follow the most fucking strict meal plan in the world, but eat the same shit, man. And if you're into bodybuilding, physique development, it just makes your food shop easy, because you always know what you're getting in for. Food doesn't get wasted. And if you do add stuff on as extras, you know all the food you've got is getting ate, and the extra stuff you buy is like, what's the word to describe? It's extra in the sense of, it's like a wee top up on top of your current shit. Do you know what I mean? Hope that fucking made sense, mate. And we're back. We didn't really get too much, mate. I'm not going to show you every single fucking thing, but I'm a dark chocolate fiend right now. This is the dark chocolate we are using. And see what I was talking about with the random things you can buy? This was the random thing. Like, I seen these, the sourdough. Is it sourdough? Stone baked baguettes. Is that sourdough? Yeah, it's sourdough. I thought, so that what I'll do like a night or two this week is swap out either my rice or my potato, and I'll just have like chicken baguettes. I might put an egg on it and just get a bit creative. But this is like what I'm talking about, is like the wee extras. And I've just got some chicken breast, and then on rest days I have salmon. My fats are a bit higher on a rest day, so I get a good quality fat source. So I have a full packet of smoked salmon, and we got some tuna tins, because if usually when I've been coming back from Thai boxing, I need a quick munch, and I've just been making like tuna and rice as opposed to like making chicken, because by the time I get home it's really fucking late. Anyway, bursting for a piss, time to get home. Yo motherfuckers, how goes it? Gonna wrap up the video here, man. Of course, I'm the king of not filming outro. Hope you enjoyed that video, man. Again, I just enjoy making YouTube videos, mate. Like, I just enjoy vlogging some shit, going about what I'm doing, giving a bit of value in my training. Something to do, mate. So, one thing I've never done with like YouTube and content is chase virality. I never put a mad hooky title or this. I just like doing it, mate. I just like doing it. So, on that note, any likes would be appreciated. A subscribe to the channel would be appreciated. We're so close to 1,000 subs, bro. So close, man. So if you enjoy what we're about, if you enjoy that shit, then get it subbed, lad. Next video has been filmed. It's literally been filmed. I just need to upload it to my computer. We're just running through basically a new gym setup, new gym that I've joined, and we're kind of running through the end of the bulk. We've got 3 weeks left, but we'll wrap that. We'll talk about that and chat it in the next video and what the plans are with the whole physique development process in the next couple of months, mate. But if you enjoyed that video, you know what to do. Whenever you're watching this, day, morning, or fucking night, have a tremendous one, and I'll see you fuckers in the next video.